The call of the sand and surf. Your beach adventure awaits. Ah, the beach, the sun, the golden sand. It's an incredible natural arena, a wild expanse just waiting for you. It's perfect for adventure, much more than just a place for lying about and soaking up rays. No, the beach is a place to test your limits, to challenge yourself, and most importantly, to have some serious fun. That salty air filling your lungs, the rhythmic crash of the waves against the shore. This is nature's ultimate playground. You've got to get ready to make the most of every single moment. Today we're talking about beach games, a truly fantastic way to connect with this wild and wonderful environment and unleash your inner warrior. Think about it for a moment. You've got miles of open space stretching out before you. The soft sand under your bare feet acts as a natural cushion, but also a tough adversary. The refreshing ocean breeze often keeps you cooler, even when the sun is blazing down. What an absolutely amazing place for action and excitement. You can forget those stuffy enclosed gyms or those mind-numbingly boring exercise routines. The beach offers a dynamic, ever-changing challenge. It's raw, it's real, it's untamed. Playing games here isn't just a bit of fun, it's a full-blown experience. It's about truly embracing the elements. You'll feel more alive out here. I absolutely guarantee you that. Today, we're diving headfirst into the ultimate guide for beach games. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to discover the very best games the shore has to offer. These are for everyone, no excuses. All ages, all skill levels, from the seasoned pros to the complete beginners. We'll cover the classics that you already know and love and introduce some new thrilling challenges you might not have encountered. We'll go over exactly what gear you need. Critically, we'll discuss how to stay safe out there and ultimately how to have an absolutely epic and memorable time. So listen up carefully, pay close attention. This information could make your next trip to the coast truly unforgettable. Adventure is calling your name. The beach isn't just for sunbathing and leisurely strolls, no way. It's a vast landscape that is practically crying out for activity, for movement, for energy. It's a place for hearty laughter, for friendly, spirited competition. It's also a unique environment where you can push your physical limits, but also forge stronger bonds with your mates and your family. The memories you make while playing games by the sea with the sun on your face and sand between your toes, those are the ones that really stick with you. They're built on pure, unadulterated fun and shared experiences. So let's get to it without further delay. Let's explore these fantastic games. Your ultimate beach adventure starts right now. Right, let's talk about the undisputed classics. These are the games that have truly stood the test of time, passed down through generations of beachgoers. Beach volleyball. This one is a true giant among beach games, an absolute titan. You see it being played on coastlines all over the world. And why is that? It's simple, because it's utterly brilliant. You need two teams. A net strung up, a ball. The rules are straightforward, but don't be fooled. It's a real demanding workout. You're constantly jumping, lunging, diving. Teamwork is absolutely key here. You need to communicate effectively with your partners. You need to be agile and quick thinking. The soft sand adds a tough new dimension, making every single move harder and every point truly earned. Then, of course, there's the humble frisbee, or as some prefer to call it, a flying disc. This simple piece of equipment is so incredibly versatile. You can play a relaxed game of catch with a friend, nice and simple, very calming, or you can really ramp up the intensity. Think about ultimate frisbee played right there on the sand. Now that's a proper lung buster, a real test of endurance. You're running, leaping high for catches, making precision throws. It tests your accuracy under pressure. It tests your stamina to the limit, and it tests your ability to read the unpredictable wind. A good quality frisbee is absolutely essential for this. Don't try to skimp on it. A cheap, flimsy one will just frustrate you and spoil the fun. And always watch out for it heading into the surf. Beach cricket, or its American cousin beach baseball, another top choice for a day by the sea, especially if you've managed to gather a good-sized group of people. You'll need to improvise your stumps or your bases. A sturdy piece of driftwood can work well. Perhaps a strategically placed cool box. Your imagination is the only real limit here when it comes to setting up your pitch. The soft, yielding sand makes running between the wickets or the bases a proper physical challenge. Fielding the ball can be absolutely hilarious at times. Diving for those spectacular catches takes on a whole new meaning when you know a soft landing mostly awaits. Remember, the key to survival and success is to adapt to your surroundings. That's the crucial lesson here. And let's not forget the simple joy of building sandcastles. Okay, maybe it's not strictly a game in the competitive sense for some hardened adventurers, but it's undeniably a classic beach activity, a tradition beloved by millions. It's a creative challenge against both time and the relentless tide. You can easily make it into a competition if you want. Who can build the biggest sandcastle? Who can construct the strongest fortress, complete with elaborate defenses? Or perhaps the most creative and imaginative design? It uses a different set of skills. Patience is paramount. A bit of basic engineering knowledge helps. And teamwork is vital if you're aiming to build a truly magnificent sand fortress. It's a brilliant way for everyone to get involved, young and old alike. Now let's look at some new blood, some fresh challenges on the beach game scene. These are the games that are really making a splash and gaining popularity fast. First up, Spikeball. You might have seen this one around. It's hard to miss the action. It's incredibly intense. It's unbelievably fast-paced. You play with two teams, usually of 2 players each. There's a small round net that looks a bit like a miniature trampoline positioned on the ground. The idea is to spike the ball down onto this net so it bounces up for the other team. They then have up to 3 hits to control it and spike it back. It's like volleyball but played in 360 degrees around the net, and it's super dynamic. You'll be diving all over the place. Great for improving agility and lightning fast reactions. A real test of skill and athleticism. Next, consider beach paddleball. Now this isn't your grandma's gentle leisurely garden game, not by a long shot. Think of oversized, sturdy ping-pong paddles and a small, surprisingly hard ball. The basic aim is to hit the ball back and forth between players. You can try to keep the rally going for as long as possible, a cooperative challenge, or you can play competitively, trying to score points. The wind can be a real unpredictable factor here, adding another layer of difficulty. You need excellent hand-eye coordination. You need good control and touch with the paddle. You can play singles or doubles. It's remarkably easy to learn the basics, but it's incredibly tough to truly master. You'll be surprised how quickly addictive this game gets. Then there's a rather cool game called Tidal Ball. It's a bit like the classic games of bocce ball or even a simplified version of cornhole, but it's specifically designed and adapted for the beach environment. The setup is ingenious. You dig a hole in the sand and then you carve out a U-shaped trench around it. Then you take turns trying to throw or roll your special weighted balls into the hole or the trench to score points. It's a simple concept to grasp, but the ever-changing tides can significantly affect your playing field, washing away parts of your setup or making the sand firmer or softer. This adds an extra layer of strategic challenge. The game is lightweight and very portable. Perfect for easily taking on your next beach adventure. Good, honest, simple fun. Another one that's really gaining traction and popularity is Can Jam. This involves 2 teams, usually of 2 players each. You have 2 scoring containers which look a bit like plastic cans or bins with slots cut into the front. And of course you need a flying disc. One player throws the disc towards the can. Their teammate standing near the can then tries to deflect the disc, sometimes called a tip. So it goes into the can through the top or hits the side. You score different points for different outcomes. Hitting the side is 1 point. Getting it directly into the slot is an instant win. The chog, and your partner deflecting it into the top is 3 points. It requires accuracy. Teamwork is crucial, and a bit of clever strategy certainly helps. It's a good one for a larger group, and it packs down pretty easily for transport. Always be on the lookout for new ways to challenge yourself and have fun. Right, having fun is incredibly important. It's why we're here. But your safety is absolutely paramount, always without exception. The beach environment, as beautiful as it is, has its own unique set of hazards. You've got the powerful sun, the intense heat, the unpredictable water, and sometimes sharp objects hidden just beneath the surface of the sand. So, the very first thing you need to think about is hydration. You must drink plenty of water before you start playing during your games, and after you've finished. The sun beating down and all that physical activity will dehydrate you incredibly fast. Faster than you might think. So keep those fluids up. It's completely non-negotiable. Your body is your most important piece of kit. Look after it. Next up is sun protection. This is absolutely crucial. I can't stress this enough. The sun's rays are incredibly strong, and they're even more intense when reflected off the bright sand and the surface of the water. You must use a high SPF sunscreen, and don't just put it on once and forget about it. Reapply it often, especially if you're sweating a lot or going in and out of the water. Wear a wide-brimmed hat to protect your head and face. Wear good quality sunglasses to protect your eyes from the glare. You might even consider UV protective clothing if you know you're going to be out in the sun for a long period. Sunburn isn't just painful, it's dangerous and can have long-term consequences. Don't ever underestimate the power of the sun. It can take you down if you're not careful. You need to know your play area intimately. Before you even think about starting any game, take a few minutes to thoroughly scan the sand. Look carefully for any sharp shells that could cut your feet. Check for pieces of broken glass, which are a serious hazard. Look out for rocks, bits of driftwood, or any other debris. Clear the area as best as you possibly can. This is especially important if you're going to be diving around or running hard. Also, be constantly aware of the tide. Is it coming in or is it going out? Don't get your gear or yourselves caught out by a rapidly rising tide. Keep your towels and bags safe from the water, and always be aware of swimmers if your game takes you near the water's edge. Show respect for other beach users. Finally, and this is vital, listen to your body. Your body will tell you when it's had enough. If you feel tired, then take a break and rest. If something starts to hurt, then stop playing immediately. Don't try to be a hero and push through pain. That's a surefire way to get injured, especially when you're playing in the heat. Heat exhaustion and the more serious heat stroke are very real risks on a hot day. Know the signs to look out for: dizziness, nausea, unusual tiredness, confusion. If you or someone else starts showing these signs, get them into the shade straight away. Try to cool them down with water and seek medical help if the symptoms are severe or don't improve. Play hard by all means, but always play smart. True survival is all about making good, sensible decisions. Section 5, your beach arsenal, gearing up for action. Okay, let's talk about your gear. Having the right equipment for your chosen beach game can make all the difference between frustration and fantastic fun. For beach volleyball, you're going to need a good quality volleyball, specifically one that's designed for outdoor play. It'll be more durable and better able to withstand the harsh conditions of sand, sun, and maybe even a bit of salt water. And a net, of course, is essential. Portable beach volleyball nets are widely available and generally easy to set up. Make sure the one you choose has sturdy poles and good, reliable anchors that will hold firm in the sand. You'll also need some boundary lines. Simple rope or brightly colored tape works perfectly well. Mark out your court clearly before you start. For playing frisbee, as I mentioned, a good quality disc is absolutely key. If you're serious about playing ultimate frisbee, aim for a disc that weighs at least 175 grams. This weight will help it to fly truer and be more stable, especially if there's a bit of wind. For a simple game of catch, any decent, well-made frisbee will do the job. For paddleball, you'll obviously need a set of paddles. These are usually made from wood or a modern composite material, and you'll need a paddleball, which is small and quite hard. They often come conveniently packaged in sets. These are lightweight and very easy to carry in your beach bag. There's no complex setup required for paddleball. Just find some open space on the sand and you're good to go. Spikeball sets come complete with everything you need: the distinctive round net, the supporting legs, and usually a few balls as well. The whole system is cleverly designed to be highly portable. It's generally very easy to assemble and then disassemble when you're finished playing. One crucial tip for Spikeball: make sure the net is tensioned correctly. This is really important for getting good, consistent bounces from the ball. For other games like tidal ball or can jam, they typically come as complete self-contained kits. They often include a handy carry bag for easy transport. Always take a moment to read the instructions for setup before you hit the beach. It's usually pretty straightforward. The main thing is to do a quick check to ensure you have all the pieces before you leave home. And don't forget the absolute basics for any beach trip. A good absorbent beach towel, maybe even two. One to sit or lie on and another one to dry off with after a swim or if you get sweaty. A beach umbrella or a pop-up shelter can provide essential shade. This is vital for escaping the intense midday sun and giving yourself a break. A well-stocked cooler with plenty of fresh water and some healthy snacks is a must. Your energy levels need to be maintained, especially if you're playing active games. And finally, a small basic first aid kit is always a smart addition to your beach arsenal for dealing with any minor cuts, scrapes, or stings. Being properly prepared means you can handle those small, unexpected problems quickly, and that means you can keep the adventure going for longer. Section 6, Pack Mentality versus Lone Wolf Team and Solo Beach Challenges. The beach is an incredibly versatile arena. It truly caters to both the pack mentality and the lone wolf adventurer. Team games played on the sand are absolutely fantastic for building strong bonds between people. They really encourage good communication and cooperation. Beach volleyball, as we've discussed, is a prime example of this dynamic. You have to rely heavily on your teammates. You celebrate victories together and you learn from defeats together. Ultimate Frisbee is another excellent team game. It involves constant movement, quick thinking, and strategic plays. Playing these games together forges a strong, resilient team spirit. These games are all about shared effort and hopefully shared triumph. They're great for groups of friends or for families looking to connect. Even simpler team activities can provide a huge amount of fun and create lasting memories. Think about organizing some relay races in the soft sand. Or what about old-school three-legged races? A classic tug-of-war with a strong, reliable rope can also be a brilliant test of collective strength and determination. These types of games don't require much specialized equipment at all, just a healthy dose of enthusiasm, and of course a little bit of friendly competitive spirit. You can easily adapt many classic field day games that you might have played at school for the beach setting. The yielding sand adds an extra layer of physical difficulty, and that often just adds to the fun. Remember to try and keep the team sizes fair and balanced. And always encourage good sportsmanship above all else. That's the real backbone of any good team experience. But what if you're flying solo on your beach trip? Or perhaps you just want to engage in some personal challenge and reflection? The beach has plenty to offer the lone adventurer too. A long, invigorating run on the sand, that's a serious cardiovascular workout, let me tell you. The soft, unstable surface is surprisingly tough on your leg muscles. It's fantastic for building lower body strength and improving your endurance. Or consider going for a swim in the ocean. This is only if you're a strong, confident swimmer and the sea conditions are safe, of course. Always try to swim parallel to the shore, not straight out. And it's a good idea to let someone on the shore know where you are and how long you plan to be. Nature provides the best, most challenging gym you could ask for. You can also practice your frisbee throws when you're alone on the beach. Try aiming for specific targets you've set up. Work on improving your throwing distance and your accuracy. Or how about some beach yoga or a quiet meditation session? The rhythmic sound of the waves crashing, the vast open horizon stretching out before you. It's the perfect, serene environment for finding your center and calming your mind. Even the simple act of beachcombing can be a rewarding solo adventure. Patiently searching for unique shells, interesting pieces of driftwood, or colorful sea glass. The beach offers solitude and peace if that's what you seek. It's a wonderful chance to reconnect with yourself and to feel a deep connection with the wild, natural world around you. Section 7. Young Explorers Top Beach Games for Kids. Right, let's focus on the young explorers, the little adventurers in your group. The beach is a truly natural, exciting playground for them. It's a place where their imaginations can run wild. But as always, safety is even more critical when children are involved. You must keep a very close and constant eye on kids. This is especially true when they are near the water. Even shallow water can still be dangerous for small children who are unsteady on their feet. Make absolutely sure they have adequate sunscreen applied regularly. Ensure they wear hats to protect them from the sun. And make certain they drink plenty of fluids throughout the day. Their little bodies can overheat much more quickly than an adult's. Choose games that are appropriate for their specific age and their physical abilities. The main goals are to keep it fun and, above all, keep it safe. That's the mission, building magnificent sandcastles. This is a timeless classic for a very good reason. It's an activity that really sparks creativity in children. It fires up their vivid imaginations. They can build towering forts, intricate moats, entire magical kingdoms right there in the sand. Provide them with a good set of buckets and spades. Encourage them to use natural decorations like shells, pebbles, and seaweed. You can make it a gentle, friendly competition between siblings or friends. Or you can make it a collaborative project where everyone works together to build something truly spectacular. It's a fantastic way for them to interact with the natural materials of the beach. Digging big holes, always well away from the tide line and supervised, is also endlessly fascinating for many kids. Simple throwing and catching games are great for younger children. Use a soft, lightweight ball or a kid-friendly frisbee that's easy for small hands to grip. Keep the throwing distances short to begin with. The main focus should always be on having fun and participation, not on achieving perfect technique or making every catch. Scavenger hunts are absolutely brilliant for engaging kids at the beach. Before you go, make a list of interesting things for them to find. For example, a C-shaped shell, a very smooth grey pebble, a long piece of green seaweed, a bird's feather. This gets them actively exploring their surroundings. It encourages them to be observant. And it's a good interactive way to teach them a little bit about the beach environment. Always carefully check that anything they pick up is safe and not sharp or harmful. Water relays using buckets can be heaps of fun, especially on a really hot day. Kids love playing with water. The game is simple. They fill a small bucket with water from the sea, under supervision of course, then they race to a designated spot to empty it into a larger container. The first team to fill their container wins. Or what about drawing giant pictures in the wet sand using a stick or a piece of driftwood? This allows for wonderful temporary art that the incoming tide will eventually wash away. This can even teach them a subtle lesson about impermanence and the cycles of nature. And besides, it's just good, mucky, old-fashioned fun. Remember, for children, play is a fundamental part of learning. The beach is their giant, sandy classroom. It's their ultimate adventure zone. Section 8, grown-up grit beach games for the adults. Okay, now for the adults in the group, it's time to potentially ramp up the intensity a bit. Or perhaps you just want to enjoy some more sophisticated strategic challenges by the sea. Beach volleyball, as we've already touched upon, is a top contender for adult groups. It can get seriously competitive when played by skilled individuals. It's fast-paced, it's highly athletic, it's a real demanding test of your physical fitness and your ability to work seamlessly as a team. If you have a group of experienced players, the rallies can be truly epic to watch and even more thrilling to be a part of. Just make sure the net is set at the correct regulation height and ensure the court is properly and clearly marked out. Always respect the game and play with sportsmanship. Spikeball. This is another fantastic game that's particularly well suited for adults. It's all about incredible speed, sharp agility, and maintaining a 360-degree awareness of the ball and your opponents. The learning curve for the basics is surprisingly quick. Most people can pick it up and start having fun within minutes. However, mastering the more subtle finesse shots, the clever dinks, and the crucial defensive plays takes a lot more time and practice. It's a brilliant all-around workout. You'll definitely be sweating. You'll undoubtedly be diving around in the sand, and you'll almost certainly be laughing a lot. It's perfect for small groups of 4, or if you have more people, you can easily run a mini tournament to crown a Spikeball champion. The energy of this game is truly infectious. Beach Ultimate Frisbee. This version of Ultimate requires serious stamina and endurance. Running hard on soft, shifting sand is absolutely no joke. It will test your legs and lungs to their limits. Layouts. Those spectacular diving catches are a hallmark of the game and look incredible. They are also a bit more forgiving when performed on sand compared to hard ground, but still you need to play smart and be aware of your landing. The game demands good, accurate throws, often over considerable distances. Clear communication between teammates is vital, and a keen understanding of how the wind will affect the flight of the disc is crucial for success. A full-length game of Beach Ultimate is a proper endurance test. You'll definitely feel it in your muscles the next day, but in a good, satisfying way. For something a little bit more relaxed, yet still thoroughly engaging and competitive, you might consider beach bocce ball, or its equally charming French cousin pétanque. The naturally uneven and unpredictable surface of the sand adds a tricky and interesting element to these traditional throwing games. Accurately judging the roll, the bounce, and the final resting place of your balls is absolutely key to winning. It's very much a game of skill, precision, and careful strategy. It's certainly less frantic and physically demanding than volleyball or spikeball, but it can be just as intensely competitive. especially when bragging rights are on the line. And it's a game that can be easily enjoyed with a cool, refreshing drink in hand. Just remember to stay hydrated even during these less strenuous games. The sun is always a factor to consider on the beach. Section 9. Sun, sand, and strength. The wild benefits of beach play. So after all this talk of games and gear, why should you actually bother with all this effort? What are the real, tangible rewards of playing games on the beach? Well, let me tell you, it isn't just about killing time or having a bit of a laugh. Engaging in active play on the beach is incredibly beneficial. It's good for your body, and it's fantastic for your mind. First, let's consider the physical advantages. You're getting a truly fantastic all-body workout. Running on soft sand is significantly harder and more challenging than running on a firm, flat surface. It helps to build incredible strength in your legs, your ankles, and your core muscles. It also dramatically improves your balance and your agility. Every jump, every sprint, every dive is amplified by the resistance of the sand. Then there's the wonderful benefit of vitamin D. That glorious sunshine on your skin helps your body to produce this essential vitamin. Vitamin D is crucial for maintaining healthy bones. It's also vital for supporting a strong and effective immune system. Of course, as we've already discussed in detail, you need to be sensible and responsible about your sun exposure. Sunburn is not the goal here, but getting some sun in moderation is undeniably good for you. And what about that fresh, salty sea air? It's incredibly invigorating. It's clean, it's pure, and it fills your lungs with goodness. It's a world away from the stale, recycled air you often find indoors. This is nature's own therapy, and the best part, it's completely free of charge. Mentally, playing games on the beach provides a huge positive boost. Just being outdoors, surrounded by a beautiful natural environment, has a profound effect on your well-being. It significantly reduces stress levels. It elevates your mood and makes you feel happier. The rhythmic sound of the waves crashing onto the shore has a naturally calming and meditative effect on the human brain. And the act of playing games itself releases endorphins. Those are the body's natural feel-good chemicals. It's a great way to de-stress from the pressures of daily life, to forget about your worries for a while, to just be completely present in the moment. That's a powerful and valuable thing in our increasingly busy and demanding modern lives. Finding that mental headspace is a true gift. And finally, there's the crucial element of connection. Playing beach games helps you connect with the natural world around you. It also helps you connect more deeply with your friends and your family. Team games, in particular, build a strong sense of camaraderie and fellowship. They are filled with shared laughter, shared challenges, and shared achievements. These kinds of shared experiences create strong, lasting bonds between people. They forge memories that you will cherish for a lifetime. Even solo activities on the beach offer a unique form of connection. A connection to yourself, to your thoughts, and a connection to the vastness and power of the ocean. The beach is a truly special place. It challenges you, it tests you, it rejuvenates you. So get out there, play, explore, thrive. It's what you're built for.